The NBA is back. We had one game last night on Wednesday, but we've got 9 games tonight on Thursday, 9 games tomorrow night on Friday. Second half of the season has officially begun after the All-Star break, and I've got some huge injury information coming up in one of your TNT games, Suns Spurs, in just a moment. But first, let's start with an early game tonight at 7 Eastern. By the way, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here, of course, on WagerTalk TV. And it's a good matchup here, a non-conference matchup at 7 Eastern, Grizzlies and Pacers. And Memphis opened as about a 1.5-point favorite. Currently on Thursday afternoon, they're about a 2.5-point road favorite. Total open 248.5, and now it's up to 250. I even see some 251s out there. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I believe this is the highest total we've had in the NBA all season. 250, even 251 out there. And what do I do when I see some of the highest totals of the year? In any sport, I look to play the over. I know it's counterintuitive, but the public is actually leaning towards the under. In fact, I use oddslogic.com to check out ticket count and real money, and you'll see over 70% is on the under in this game, yet the line is rising higher, and I agree with that move. Fast-paced, both teams love to get up and down, both ranked top 10 in offensive efficiency, both ranked top 6 in pace of play. Memphis, the fastest team in the NBA this season, so over 250 makes sense, but I also lean Grizzlies minus 2.5 in this game. Memphis off a loss has been money in the bank, and they did come off a loss in 2 of their final 3 games before the All-Star break. They've been over a 70% bounce-back play this season when coming off a defeat. Now, yes, 7 days off for both teams with the All-Star break does make the handicap a little bit random, and the defenses maybe show up, but I also think both teams are fresh, and the fact they love to play fast, over 250 would be the only way I attack the total. And the one difference between these two teams, I mentioned both are good offensively, both play fast. Memphis has a much better defense, and that's why I lean Grizzlies minus 2.5 as the road favorite as well. And by the way, these teams played back on December 1st in Indiana, and the Grizzlies, in Memphis. Grizzlies were a 6.5-point favorite in that game. They won by 15, 257 total points in that game. I look for a repeat here in the rematch. Grizzlies and over would be my preferred side in total. And obviously that would get me on a Grizzlies team total over as well. Grizzlies team total currently 126.5. Memphis team total over might be the best way to approach this game at 7 Eastern. Going to get to a late game here for you with some huge injury information, but just a quick reminder, right now when you buy 7 days at WagerTalk.com, you get another 3 days included for free. It's buy 7, get 10. You get those 3 extra days. $69 value, dude, included for free. Get to my page quicker to do it with wt.buzz/SM. Once again, buy 7 and get another 3 days free. College and pro hoops combined the next 10 days for the price of 7. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. By the way, 2 NBA best bets tonight on Thursday. Let's look at a late game on TNT National TV at 9:30 Eastern. Phoenix and San Antonio, and huge injury news just came out about an hour ago on Thursday afternoon, right before I did this video, and that is Victor Wembanyama is out for the season. Basically, it's a blood clot. The official injury report was calling it vein thrombolysis. I don't know. Anyway, it's a blood clot. He needs blood thinners, and you can't play contact sports because you have a higher increase of bleeding when you're on the blood thinners. So he is out most likely for the rest of the season. They say it won't affect him long term, but you really have to wonder. It's a scary thought here for one of the best players in the league and probably the brightest young talent that we've seen for decades. By the way, is anybody out there holding a Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year futures ticket? That was almost a lock a week ago. Now you got to wonder if that might be in jeopardy because he's going to miss half the season. So that's definitely going to change the future markets there. He kind of got robbed last season, not winning the Defensive Player of the Year. I think he was a lock this season. Does he get it now with only half a year? Hey, chime in the comments below. I do read the comments and reply back. Could he win Defensive Player of the Year by missing the next 3 months? Probably not. Then again, maybe he should. By the way, he is already the only player in NBA history with over 400 three-point attempts and over 170 blocks in a season, and he did it before the All-Star break. He's already set that record, so he is an incredible player, and obviously it's a huge blow for the Spurs. And we saw injury information come out yesterday. He was downgraded to doubtful yesterday on Wednesday, and the Spurs went from a 3-point initial favorite to a 2-point home dog, and then when he was officially ruled out right before 1 o'clock Eastern today on Thursday, it went to 3. So once again, Spurs have gone from -3 to +3 without Wembanyama. Most of it was already baked in before today. Total, normally a star player, an all-star is out, the total drops. This total has risen, and that shows you what a great defensive presence the big man is. Open 230, was as high as 236 yesterday when he was doubtful. Now it's up to 238. Money is coming on the over. I don't disagree. I actually like the over in this game to start with. And now without the best defensive player in the league, I still like the over. The problem is he's a great offensive player. So what do? Let's take the Spurs out of the equation and look at the Suns team total over instead. Phoenix over 120.5. Once again, I like the over in this game, but now without his offense, it concerns me. But yes, the defense will be weaker. That should help the Suns score more points. Boy, is their team total move, though. Went from 113 up to 120.5. But I still think they get up and over. Even with Wembanyama, the Spurs have allowed over 120 in 3 of their last 6 games, 117 or more in 4 of their last 6. And now they're without the best defensive player in the league. So let's just take San Antonio out of the equation and play the Suns team total over 120.5. That's your TNT national TV game tonight at 9:30 Eastern on Thursday. Hey, comment below. Once again, I read the comments. I reply back. What are your thoughts on the Spurs going forward? Play them on against. Obviously, the line's going to be adjusted. They picked up De'Aaron Fox before the trade deadline. It really looked like they're heading in the right direction. Really a shame to see one of the brightest stars in the league out for the rest of the season. By the way, thumbs up, like, and comments determine how many free play videos I do. I try to do one every day of the week, including the weekends here for you. More thumbs up, likes, the more comments below, the more free college and pro basketball videos I'll do every day here on WagerTalk TV. And make sure you click subscribe and you click that bell for an instant alert so you never miss out when the free play videos are posted, including my college basketball top 25 report for this Saturday. We crushed it again with those free plays last weekend. Also, some free NBA content over the weekend. Trying to get free plays up 7 days a week for you. So thumbs up, like, comment below, subscribe, and click that bell for instant alerts. And don't forget, once again, 10 days for the price of 7 right now, WagerTalk.com. And that includes both of my strong NBA best bets tonight. I also has that early game between the Celtics and 76ers, a strong TNT best bet to start the night off in that Sixers and Celtics game. 2 NBA best bets tonight. You can get both plays tonight. They're 25 each. I made a 2-for-1 combo for just 29, a rare 2-for-1 special tonight for 29. Or you can get the next 10 days and nights for just 99. It's the price of 7, but you're getting 10. No promo code needed. It's on my page right now. The next 10 days and nights for less than $10 a day. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Also try to post free plays every day on my page. The last cut for my best bet card goes up as a free play for everybody on my page at WagerTalk.com. So check out the bonus dailies. And also follow me on social media at Steve Merril. 2 R's, 1 L. See it on the bottom of the screen there. 2 R's, 1 L at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.